Just kidding, man. That's the attention grabber. So now that I have your attention. So in this video, I want to talk real quick about how simple ways that you can increase your spiritual strength. So this video is not to try to define what the spirit is. That's has so many definitions. It has as many definitions as people. So I'm not gonna try to define what the spirit is. You have your own individual definition for spirit. So I'm not, I'll leave that to you. But in my mind, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video and all the other videos that I made, if you're of the mind that I am, you understand that having spiritual strength is as important, if not more so, than having just plain physical strength. I'm pretty sure you've met people that have, like, they just have like a strength of character where you just look at this person, you're like, damn, that person is tough, and they probably could be only weighing 5 pounds or something like that. That's just a bad example. Ain't no 5 pound person that's tough, but you know what I'm saying. So having that spiritual strength is the most important thing that we can have in life. You have spiritual strength, man, that will take you all over the world. That will take you anywhere that you want to go, right? So again, I'm not going to try to break down what a spirit is. That's on you. We ain't got time for that. So I'll give you a couple tips though on how you can develop more spiritual strength and be more powerful in your daily life. So first tip is you got to tap into the power of heroes. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is when you think of a time when you ever were in a situation and you were like, man, what would Jesus do? Or, what would this person do? Well, what you did was you tapped into a source of strength outside yourself. So you tapped into um a representation of a person, and you tapped into it. You kind of associated yourself with that representation of that person, and by doing that, you kind of took yourself out of yourself, put yourself into them, took yourself out of this, and now you got the answer, and hopefully you solved your problem, right? So that's one really simple mental technique that you can use to increase your spiritual strength. Tap into the mind of other people. So ask yourself, how would Donald Trump solve this problem? He probably solve it by building a wall, right? We ain't got that kind of money to build no wall. So maybe he's a bad example. But how would X solve this problem? How would that person solve this problem? So ask yourself, and you'll be surprised, man, because again, in the asking, you're associating yourself into that person's space there, and then taking yourself out of there. So because we don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. If you got all the answers, give me some. I need some. But that's just one simple way to do that. Tip number 2: build positive expectations. Right? Always have a positive expectation, no matter what. This is important because having positive expectations, or having a clear positive picture in your mind of the outcome that you want, that is going to help you flow to that outcome that you want. It's going to help you create that outcome. So you'll create that outcome much faster than if you were to have a negative expectations of your desired outcome, right? So keep positive expectations, man. Always visualize the end result. Visualize it as if you're already experiencing that. So you always visualize from your first person view as if I have my eyes closed and I'm looking at my desired outcome, right? So I close my eyes, boom, I see my beach house. See one of my beach houses over there. See the other beach house over here, right? You get the picture. All right? Keep positive expectations. 3, face your fears inside your mind, right? So what's that mean? So I'm not a psychotherapist, I'm not, this is unlicensed advice, but it's good advice, I think. But face your fears in your mind, right? So I'm not saying don't go out there, you scared of lions, don't go to the damn zoo and try to face no lions, man. You can get ate, right? Don't try to face no lions there, man. Face them in your mind. So in your mind, you visualize yourself overcoming your fear. And the cool thing about visualization is that in your mind, you can make yourself 20 feet tall. So if you're scared of, I don't know, if you're scared of roaches, you're already 20 feet taller than a roach. But if you need to be a little bit taller, and in your mind, you can make yourself a little bit taller. So be bigger than the roach, and then, face it. If it's a roach, you can stomp on it. So, sorry, Peter. I know all the animals is precious, but I don't know about roaches. If you got a problem with that, you can contact me directly, and then we can talk about this over lunch or something. But face your fears in your mind. Step number 3. Step number 4. This might sound simple, but we overlook it. Make sure you eat right, man. Eat right, and there's a close correlation to your intake of food, your proper intake of nutrient-rich food, your energy levels, and how much spiritual strength you can display at one time. So essentially, the formula is good food equals good energy equals good spirit. Right? You keep those 3 in mind, you keep your spirit constantly strong, and you can keep going towards your goals. Right? And then that's 4. So eat good. And then 5, this is like a simple one. Again, you know, sounds simple, but it's powerful, man. And you want to laugh through your adversity. So, I'm like a 99% of the time I'm a positive person, but I've gone through things like, to me those are like the worst things ever, So it's all relative. Your worst time is probably nothing compared to mine and vice versa. But you want to make sure that you laugh as you're dealing with challenges, as you're trying to find solutions to your challenges. And it's too easy to laugh, man, with so many things that you can watch on TV to make yourself laugh, or things that you can do, or friends that you can hang out with. That's what people are for, man. People, we naturally exchange energy. So, make sure that when you're dealing with your adversities, it doesn't make you weak to, seek the help of friends. If anything, it makes you strong to be able to reach outside of yourself in your challenging time and seek the help of friends. So, find friends that make you laugh, and y'all laugh together, man. Or watch your favorite funny movies. Sometimes what I like to do is, like, if I'm ever dealing with like a problem and I'm waiting for the solution to be created or come, however you want to look at it. But whenever I'm doing that, I'm going through that. I make sure to watch like a ton of my favorite movies, man. They don't even have to be funny movies. They're like, just movies that really I associate in my mind with being brave, or facing a challenge and overcoming it. Because again, what the funny movies do is they take you outside of yourself and they put you into the role of the people that you're watching on TV. So if it's a heroic movie, you're gonna watch these people and you're gonna be like, man, that person really overcome that challenge. And you know how it is too when you're watching a movie, and you automatically just kind of, you find yourself rooting for this person, or you find yourself goading that person on to succeed. Or like if it's a scary movie, you see that one dummy that just keep walking right into the damn monster, but you're like, no, 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 don't, no. Damn, you walk into the monster. Something like that. You automatically, you jump outside yourself and you focus on other people, right? So that last one has like a couple parts to it, but essentially, make yourself laugh, man. Make yourself laugh. Watch movies, do whatever you got to do. Get out of the house, disassociate physically from the location, or disassociate mentally and spiritually from the problem. Watch some funny movies. All right. So those 5 tips. I know this is a little bit long, but it's a good one. You're gonna come back. You're gonna want to watch this one over and over again, man. Come back to it, and like when you're bored, or don't come back to it, but share it, and then think about me stomping on them roaches. That make you laugh, man. All right, guys. So rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, because this year is going to be an awesome one for you and everybody because y'all be watching my videos. God bless. Love you.